Okay, this is definitely... Okay, the way I was understanding it, I thought we were going to the same medical lab. But no, it seems to be a different one. So, okay, that makes more sense. Maybe I'm still out of it. Progress report. Dr. Nathan Sherlock, vaccine research team. The Outriders have remained in cryostasis since their insertion on landing day. Phase 1's attempts to synthesize a vaccine against the force fungus have been unsuccessful and resulted in the death of the initial Outrider subject. Most recent anomalous storm has rendered much of our lab equipment useless. Moving the most promising subjects to B2 so we continue our research. We are fairly certain that the landing shuttle's hull will protect us from storm, though, with the current riots in the city worse every day, I'm not sure I'll live long enough to find out for certain. Further experimentation will proceed to. Further experimentation will now proceed to Phase 2, increasing the fungus gestation period to achieve full maturity inside the cryopod. Per the ECA orders, more invasive procedures have been authorized. Subjects not yet that have not yielded that have not rendered yield are to be left behind.
I found a transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods to a different location. Some V2 facility.
I've got an old map here. Looks like B2 is the big pod across the bridge. Should be on your left.
What's the quickest way there?
Try following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
Enter the Boglands. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put on the new gun. This is performing perfectly well. So far, these are pretty easy. The human adversaries are much worse for me. Probably because they're all ranged. Come on. Okay, Dice Elite. Come on. Oh, whoa! That was a misclick! Auto loot only happens when you're leaving. Though you can cause it manually, apparently. Not sure how you do so. Want to grab this, because extra healing. That's insane. Functional, it's weird. Yeah, I'll probably stick with what I have for the moment. It's better, but... No, fuck it, do it. I don't have borrowed time yet. That's next. They seem to be slightly different. They're weirdly glowing and... I left out a ton of smoke when it died that I didn't notice outside. But these pods, these things are open. They either feasted on them, or they are them. Remember, they were thinking that, you know, they were mutated humans. Maybe it's what people who got hit with maybe It's possible some of them are just people who got hit by spores. Okay. Because I'm not really expecting us to find any of them alive. So in fact, us killing through them would just be another, you know, level of it. Still not really a threat. Again, the human enemies weren't really a threat for their first few fights. It was afterward, then after a few fights in, now, that they're rough. Why was I forgotten? Because they were doing work on the other people. Why did they forget me in there? I have no idea. Maybe it's, we might be able to cure this thing, but we can't cure 3rd degree, 1st degree burns right now.
Inside. I'll look for the cryopods.
Okay, now this is kind of looking like the facility they put him into. No, no. Maybe? I don't know, I misunderstood something and now it just keeps still throwing me off. And what the fuck is in there with him?
They found Scarstead.
What are you talking about? He's alive?
No. ECA turned him into a terrarium.
Oh, come on. Scarstead? Damn it. I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
They all were.
On principle, I would open fire. Ah, the rocker dude. As patient zero, Scarstead was subjected to experimentation by DCA and scientists for the purpose of discovering a vaccine against the fungus. He did not survive, however it's unclear which led to his demise, the fungus or the attempted cures.
Zahidi, the ECA was experimenting on us. Did you know?
No.
elsewhere. But the Outriders were patients zero. It makes sense they would study you. To save others.
And kill half of us off in the process? That is fucked up.
Following exposure to black fungus-like substance, patient zero is now stable in suspended animation. Tomorrow, Dr. Kinboy will begin running a series of lab tests to determine the properties of the organism that has infected the patient. Nurse Kowalski wore hazmat suit and padded gloves for removing a sample from the patient's ears, nose, and throat. By taking extended protective measures, Nurse Kowalski quickly exhibited serious, profound symptoms and began vomiting black sludge. Could not risk attempting to resuscitate black nurse. Blurring like black sludge into her name, Nurse Black Sludge. Her body was incinerated to prevent further contamination. The medical council has reached consensus to place the discovery of vaccine for this disease as top priority. Significant further research will need to be conducted. I'll just double check that I didn't slur it terribly. 1, 2, 3. The council has approved my request for my proposed methodology of research. Modifying a hazmat suit with a lead lining should protect from any exposure, although it will impede the speed of my research. Hopefully, even with our newly limited resources, we can find a cure. Especially since it's becoming quickly and abundantly clear that a future in this planet will depend on the ability to leave this valley. After exhibiting black sludge symptoms, Dr. Dana Aboy was pronounced deceased, and her remains have been incinerated. Few remain who wish to continue to work, but I will stay. I know with enough time this nut can be cracked. More will die in the attempt. Perhaps I'll be next. But I can't just walk away. I'll stay. Dr. Nathan Sherlock. While it was terrible that the Outriders were dying from it, so were the researchers. That's how deadly the fungus is. It's fucked up, that's the reality of it, and that they turned them into a terrarium. But they're probably... No, they were putting their all into trying to find a research. They're trying to find a cure. So, wasn't for nothing. I can redo his quest. Though, let's be fair here, dude quite possibly commit suicide after we left.
So what did you find?
No one else made it.
I'm sorry, Outrider. But the fact that some made it, that your cryopods kept humming for all those years, against all odds, you should count yourself lucky.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
I already have that, apparently.
I'm sorry you didn't find any other Outriders still in cryo.
Ugh, I hate this place. Every single disaster we brought down on our heads, condensed into one dead city.
Sure, we'll move away from the shotgun for a moment. The ECA's main base of operations and the last bastion of law and justice on the planet, at least for those who own a sizable gun and know how to use it. A monument to her downfall, this sea was the first human settlement on Enoch. Insurgents and predators now hide in shadow of the forest's engine. Pale snow and dark sea could surround a lonely volcano in the southern mountain range. The insurgents and ECA are still fighting over this outpost's bunkers in the old radio tower.
Is that the tower?
Yes, looks like the cable car's down. You might ask those soldiers if there's a way to get them working.
What the hell was that noise?
How about they keep the engine warm?
Just thinking they got the base camp set up a bit quick, but no, it's a bit large. But no, this is someone else's. Dropped a line.
And a one-way ticket to Nowheresville.
Ooh.
Holy shit. Did you see the volcano? For a minute there, I thought it was gonna erupt.
Never know with this place. Could be erupting, could be some demon belching up its lunch.
Let's hope it's not the latter.
Can't wait for the next avalanche.
Lovely. Thought it was a gas leak or something, but no, they're doing it intentionally.
I want eyes on all marked coordinates with reports on the hour.
1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cable car to the radio tower. Does it work?
Not since insurgents took control. They have the car on their side. You could try saying pretty please.
Thanks, I'll pass. What about the other one?
I wouldn't risk it. Goes too close to the volcano.
Nothing's active?
I mean, it spews lava from time to time, but there's something far less natural lurking in there.
Okay. What's the story with your volcano?
Whatever's in there, even the insurgents keep their distance. We learned the hard way. The thing stayed below the fog, dragging them down the cliffs, spraying flames. I never saw it, just heard the screams. By the time we dragged the cable car back, there was nothing but blood and ash.
So, before I can use the cable car, I gotta go deal with that volcano.
What, are you kidding? You got some kind of a death wish?
Just tell me how to get there.
Altered. I'm Captain Dunham. There's a path that'll take you further up the mountains.
Not the cheapest solution. But gets the job.
There's something out there to fear, all right, but we don't know what it is.
Run in front of the flames! No. So, there's something in the volcano. Killing people. We have to go kill that first. Or if
Watch
there's...
where you're going, friend. This is the last place you want to be stepping on toes.
Oh, okay. Or find a way around to get to the other cable car. He was bitching about Outriders, she noticed, but she realized I'm altered. Though, to be fair, I think this guy's biggest thing he would say is just, or do, is tell them to go fuck themselves. Again, he kind of, really took the philosophy to heart.
Idiots keep expecting me to fix. Whole place is gonna fall apart without me.
Snow should have been impacted by the door.
What did the soldier say?
Only way to the radio tower is those cable cars. How badly do you need that radio tower?
I'm afraid this is the only facility with enough range. If I can't use her frequency to find the signal from that tower, we might as well quit now.
We'll get cozy then. We're gonna be here a while. Seems I got a date with the volcano.
Yeah, the posing of it really makes me think of the elites. Maybe the infested ones. Or, you know, the flooded ones. One or the other. Posing, this general physique, silhouette. So anyway, remember the guy that he got sniped after blowing up the other dudes? Yeah, if memory serves, he did serve up here, and he came back changed and jaded. And then the ice breaks and we die. Oh, I didn't know what the hell that was. I didn't see the spots. I just saw the like shape of it, and it looked like someone huddling. Thought it was just a random cadaver. warning me of grenades. Need to stop and check just before that fight.